future of the 147-pound division, the future of the welterweight division. Right now, 147 is pretty much mediocre, man. My opinion. You got Terrence Crawford probably gonna move out. Errol Spence. The Spence Crawford fight ain't really gonna happen. Spence might end up defending his title after Pacquiao if he wins and then move up. You got Jerome Boots in this, Virgil Ortiz. They're in the division. They're gonna be the next boogeyman. Kind of comparable to Bud and Spence. You got Conor Ben. Keith Thurman is these are dudes. Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, these are the older ones, older fighters in the division. Danny Garcia is saying he wants to move out of the division to 154. So 147 is on its way to being a pretty dry division, man. You're only gonna have a few dudes there that's really gonna be making some noise. Everybody else is gonna be gone pretty soon. I give it maybe a year or two. All of the top dudes will probably be out of the division, most of them. So then that enters 135 is going to be pretty much highly related to 147, man. I say that because a lot of those dudes at 135 are not going to be at 135 for too long, man. They're going to end up at 147 at some point. And that means they're going to be there with Jerome Boots Ennis and Virgil Ortiz. And that is going to make 147 smoking hot, bro. We got Devin Haney at 135 right now. Shout out to my boy, man. Rip, man. We had a nice long convo on my live last night. He said, man, the power of Devin Haney. He said a lot of the reason behind Devin Haney, his non-existence of power, right, is probably because his weight. He's drained, man. He's drained. He's a big 135er, man. So he believes that if Devin Haney move up to 140, you're gonna see his power. That's where it's gonna be at 140. Some dudes can make weight and still carry power, bro. Like Tank Davis, he can move up and he can make weight and he has that frame, man. But Devin Haney is just a big dude. You know what I mean? So a lot of these dudes are not gonna be there. Ryan Garcia. All these dudes are big, man. They're going to end up at 147 at some point. I believe so. All of them going to end up there. Gary Antoine Russell, he's going to end up out of 140. He's going to be at 147 one day soon. Devin Haney's going to be at 147. Teofimo Lopez will end up at 147. These are big dudes, man. They can't keep draining themselves like that. It's damaging, bro. It's like my boy said, that's like another form of an eating disorder, man. So these dudes, they need to start fighting they're gonna end up at closer to their natural weight. And that's gonna make for a fucking explosive division. 147 is gonna be super stacked. It's gonna be dope. I mean, we're gonna have some killers in there, bro. If Tank gets up there, Gary Antoine Russell. You already got Conor Ben, Virgil Ortiz, Jerome Boots Ennis already up there. Teofimo moves up there. Rolly, I don't know why I brought Rolly up. Michel Rivera looks like he's a big ass dude. He looks like he's gonna be at 147 one day. Man, look, 147 is gonna be where it's gonna be. A lot of these dudes gonna stop there. That's going to be the pit stop for a lot of these 135 dudes. Regis Prograis, for some reason, refuses to go to 147. I think he belongs up there. He's saying he's hell-bent on getting his belts back. I don't think that's going to happen. And even if Regis ends up at 147, it's going to be live up there, bro. It's going to be live up there. And a lot of dudes at 130 right now, like Chris Colbert and Shakur Stevenson. We don't know. I think Chris Colbert probably level out at 140. I don't think he'll ever make it to one. I don't think he'll ever shine up at 147. Could be wrong. We have to see how his body feels out. He's only 24 years old, so we got to see. These dudes are still young, man. They're maturing. They're still not into their growth. Their bodies aren't even, what they supposed to be yet, man. I think, like my boy said, Tank is probably the only one that he's at his full capacity with his body right now. Is Tank Davis, man. But Shakur, he might end up at 147 one day, man. It might take him a little longer. We'll see. We'll see. But definitely all those other dudes, Teofimo Lopez, Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, Gary Antoine Russell, Tank Davis, those dudes are going to end up at 147 in my opinion, man. And they're going to end up clashing. They're going to run right in the boots and Virgil Ortiz, man. That is going to be, I can't wait. I can't wait for that, man. Lord willing, I get to see it. I hope these dudes, you know, their health is okay. I hope nothing bad happens to them in the ring. I want to see these dudes healthy, moving up. You know, I would love to see them scraps, man. That is going to be a dope division. 147 is going to be where it's at, man. I don't see no other division after, when these dudes move out of 135, Michelle Rivera, all these, 147 is going to be where it's at, man. And I mean, it's already okay right now, but it's going to definitely be where it's at. When these new killers get there, it's over. So let me know what you think about the future of 147, man. Drop a comment, subscribe, share. I'll catch you guys later on the next one. I'm off this.